Of the 18,000 deaths caused by terrorists around the world last year, over half were due to the actions of just four main groups: the Islamic State, the Taliban, Al-Shabaab, and Boko Haram. According to the Global Terrorism Index 2018, compiled by the Institute for Economics and Peace, these four organizations were responsible for 10,000 deaths in the year 2017. Their actions contribute to the instability of what are some of the most dangerous countries in the world, including Afghanistan, Iraq, Nigeria, Somalia, and Syria. Islamic State, also known in the Arab world as Daesh and by the acronyms ISIS and ISIL. Islamic State has been the deadliest terrorist group in the world for the past 3 years. It has been largely defeated in its home territory of Syria and Iraq, but it remains capable of launching attacks in those countries and has also inspired individuals and affiliated groups to stage attacks in other parts of the Middle East as well as Europe and Asia. ISIS tends to prefer bombings or explosions. This accounted for 69% of its attacks last year. However, it also carries out hostage takings and assassinations. In the year 2017, the total deaths caused by ISIS or Islamic State is 4,300. The Taliban, the Afghan group, has been waging a war of attrition with the US-backed coalition since 2001 and has proven remarkably resilient. As of mid-2017, it controlled an estimated 11% of the country and was contesting a further 29% of Afghanistan's 398 districts. It is active in 70% of Afghanistan's provinces. The Taliban killed around 2,400 police personnel and military personnel in 2017, up from 1782 the year before. The number of attacks on such targets also increased from 369 in 2016 to 386 in 2017. At the same time, the number of civilian deaths caused by Taliban fell to 548 in 2017 compared to 1223 in 2016. Al-Shabaab. This extremist militant group is also called as Al-Qaeda and is always referred as an affiliate of Al-Qaeda. It is emerged in 2006 and till now it has crossed over 2,000 deaths. Its main area of operations are in Somalia. It has also carried out attacks in Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda. Many of the countries worst affected terrorism have seen a decline in the number of deaths over recent years, including Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Nigeria, and Pakistan. Somalia, however, has been an unfortunate exception to the trend. Due to the actions of Al-Shabaab, there have been almost 6,000 deaths from terrorism in the country since 2001. Al-Qaeda, which is an affiliate of Al-Shabaab, it is responsible for the 9/11 attacks which happened on September 11, 2001. Sadly, almost 3,000 people were killed. Boko Haram. This Nigerian terrorist group Boko Haram is always known by the far longer name as Jammu&kashmir Sunnah Lidda Avati wal Jihad, was once the world's deadliest terror group, but it has been in decline since 2014 and has recently started to splinter into different factions, the largest of which is the Islamic State West African province. The United States designated Boko Haram a terrorist group in 2013. Boko Haram has built schools in recent years, primarily to teach Islam and to use those schools as breeding grounds for jihadists. The group became especially notorious in 2014 when its militants began kidnapping teenage girls. By 2019, many of these young women had either escaped or been released. 2019 saw the further decline of Boko Haram and the loss of much of the territory it once reportedly controlled. Though attacks by Boko Haram soldiers on villages and gatherings continued, overall 2.3 million people have been displaced since Boko Haram turned militant. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos, and please do comment for any suggestions.